So you're from North Omaha?
I've been in North Omaha. I would say I'm not originally from Nebraska, but I've been here since I was 2. Yes, I am. Yes, when I first came. So I've lived here now 43 years.
Wow.
Yeah, you're from here.
Yeah, I'm from here. This is home.
Where were you originally born then?
Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
Oh, Army brat.
Yes.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yep. My dad is former military. My grandfather also.
Is that the one that got renamed recently?
Fort Bragg. I don't think Fort Bragg has been renamed. I don't think they'll ever rename Fort Bragg. It's so much history because of the infantry unit.
I could have swore that was named after a Confederate general.
It might be. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean.
They're renaming them.
A lot of them are. Yeah, a lot of them are because they were named after Confederate generals and everything, which
kind
is
of wild.
Very wild. Yes, very wild.
Yeah, a lot of friends who pass through Fort Bragg, they have 1 station unit training. You can go through basic and infantry training there. Yeah. I didn't know you were an Army brat.
Yes, my grandfather and my father. My father is still a civilian worker in Georgia.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A little known history fact, Precious did enlist in the Army, the United States Army.
Oh, did you really?
I did. And then I had an honorable medical discharge due to a medical condition. But yes, I did enlist in the Army.
Yeah.
In September of 1997.
See, that's the thing. We don't know like a whole lot. We don't know a lot about you if that's by design.
It's something I don't talk about because some people say I should because they say, hey, you took that oath. You swore. Even though you didn't get to complete it, you did something to say you wanted to go and honor your country. And so recently I've talked about it more, but that was something that I decided to do because I didn't think that, number one, I wanted to go to college, but I wasn't getting money to go to college. And my parents were like, look, we can't afford college. And so that figured that was the best way by getting the GI Bill, by going into the military. But I was not able to complete my service due to a medical condition.
Yeah, so I work in the VA, and it's really important for people to not ascribe like purity tests when it comes to service and that sort of thing, because we run into veterans all the time who will not sign up for their compensation because they feel like they're frauds because they weren't Rambo or something like that. And we saw that during the presidential election. They were doing that too.
I've never done it either. I've never signed up for any of my benefits.
So, yeah, during the presidential election when people were trying to hit Tim Walz on his service, when you do this, you make veterans think that they're not good enough.
Yeah.
Because they didn't, they weren't fighting on the front lines or something. So it's really important to let people know that people are ashamed to the point where they won't sign up for their compensation benefits because they don't think they were like the greatest.
Yeah, I tell people, I was going in as a supply specialist. So I knew what I was going to be doing. I was going to be making sure these soldiers had their supplies.
Yeah.
No,
okay? And somebody got to do something.
I got friends who tell you, like, it's not all hero stuff. I stood out on a deck and told a plane to go that way.
My brother-in-law, 20 years.
Yeah.
22 years, I should say, in the Air Force. And what was his job? Moving folks.
Yeah.
Making sure, doing strategy so that people can move to different bases.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, every single job counts.
Every single job, because that's the way we move.
It's being a part of a bigger team. You're a part of a bigger mission.
Yeah, I was not playing with G.I. Joes when I was little, talking about I'm about to be out there Rambo-ing people. I was not trying to do that.
Yeah.
Still, it's a considerable thing to sign up no matter what happens.
Wasn't that right after the Great Depression, too? Yeah, if I remember correctly, the country was not in a state to go to war, but everybody was so
But people wanted to go.
People wanted to.
It was a big. I mean, we got attacked by Pearl Harbor. It was a big
so that's
thing,
why.
Yeah, my grandfather, he fought in Vietnam. My grandfather, he's now retired Chicago police detective. He did so much for our country. My uncle is former military, so he's a veteran. So I was the only one out of all my dad's children.